Hello boys and girls, this is Undershield of course, and welcome back to another Battlefield 4 video. In this video we're gonna take a look at some of the first assault rifles you unlock in the game for the assault class, aka the medic class in Battlefield 4, to help you kind of stay away from the bad guns and the mediocre guns and only spend your time on unlocking accessories like silencers and heavy barrels and laser sights for the guns that are actually worth your time. The guns we're gonna look at today are the AK-12, the Skara H, the M416, the SAR-21, the AAK-97-1, and the FAMAS. The first gun we're gonna look at is the AK-12, the starting weapon of Battlefield 3. This gun has a very nice iron sight, so you can easily use it with the iron sight. It has a fairly decent reload speed, it's not super slow, and it's not super quick either. It has a pretty low rate of fire, that means of course you can shoot it full automatic at short and medium range and still hit your target, but I do recommend you tap fire at longer range and most of the medium range targets as well. It is not a very good gun in my opinion, it's simply too mediocre. It doesn't really do anything good except for maybe long range, but there's guns that do that better as well. Second gun we're gonna look at is of course the Skara H. The Skara H is a little bit special, it only has 20 rounds in the magazine, but it makes up for that with doing a little bit of extra damage per bullet compared to the AK-12, but just like the AK-12 it has a fairly low rate of fire, meaning that you can full auto it decently at short and mid-range and still be fairly accurate, but at longer range I do still of course recommend single shot, tap fire or burst fire. The Skara H, I gotta say, it's really let down by its 20 round magazine. The extra damage really don't make up for the very small magazine because you do run out of ammo extremely quickly. The next gun we're gonna look at is the M416. It's the third gun you unlock and it's kind of a jack of all trades. It's the kind of gun you bring to the fight when you don't exactly know what to expect. The best thing about this gun is definitely its very short reload time. It is hardly 2 seconds it takes to put in another magazine, and of course the fairly high rate of fire. The minus though with this gun is definitely the long range engagements. The Skara H and the AK-12 does do a better job at the long range engagements, but like I said, this gun is a beast at short and medium range thanks to its high rate of fire and quick magazine change, so this is a gun you can always bring to the battlefield and have a great deal of fun with. The next gun we're gonna have a look at is the SAR-21. It's the fourth gun you unlock in the assault class in Battlefield 4, and it has quite a low rate of fire, so it's not the greatest gun in close combat, but however you can go full auto in close combat and medium range without having to fear to lose the engagement just because you missed your bullets, because of course low rate of fire means greater accuracy when going full auto. However, a big drawback with this gun is that it's very slow to reload, as you see when you're all out of bullets. If you still have a bullet left in the magazine or more, then it's gonna go way quicker, then it's not a big deal. But the biggest thing about this gun is that it is a beast when it comes to the long range engagements. This gun outperforms the AK-12 and the Skara H any day in my opinion. I got so many kills at these ranges, it was just ridiculous to be honest. I'm using it with the Coyote sight, I think it's called, and just some random foregrip and stuff. When you get the heavy barrel on this thing and maybe a better grip, this is just gonna be a beastly gun. And like I said, thanks to it having, or because of it having a very low rate of fire, you can easily go full auto in close combat, but you will lose against guns like the M416 however. But overall a great gun to use at long range and medium range. Just make sure you tap fire it when you use it, you're gonna be so accurate, you're gonna get so many kills, it's great. The next gun we're gonna look at is the AAK-97-1. It's the fifth gun you unlock as an assault class, and it is extremely slow to reload. It has a very bad accuracy, it's not accurate at all, but it is just an absolute monster when it comes to the rate of fire. I think this gun spits out 900 rounds a minute or something like that. So this thing is something you definitely want to bring to short and medium range range engagements, but leave it at home when you know you're gonna be fighting the enemy at longer ranges than that, because then it's useless. The last gun we're gonna look at today is the 6th gun you unlock in the Assault class, and it's the FAMAS. The FAMAS was pretty good in Battlefield 3, but I gotta say it's quite a lot better now in Battlefield 4. It still only has 25 rounds in the magazine, so that's a drawback. It has a medium reload time, it's not slow and it's not quick. It has an extremely high rate of fire, it has 1100 rounds a minute, so even 200 rounds quicker than the AK-97-1, but I would argue, thanks to that higher rate of the fire, it actually has less of a recoil and is actually a little bit more accurate than the AEK. So this is definitely a gun you want to bring into the close range engagements, like the close quarters maps. Leave the AEK-97-1 at home, don't bother with it, go with the FAMAS instead. It is just so much fun. I love it, I gotta say, it's really good. So let's wrap this up. Like I said, the FAMAS is definitely the best gun out of these 6 starting guns to use in close range engagements. When you want to go for those long range shots, definitely take the SAR-21. It is superior to both the other long range guns, and the M416 is just an awesome gun when you don't exactly know what situations you're gonna get yourself into. So then pick that. As usual, thank you guys for watching, have a wonderful day, bye bye.